I
That shit
never want to
dramatic.
see that again. Ever. I never wanted to go
Dun,
through that again.
dun, dun,
That shit
dun.
was
You didn't
long as
tell me
hell.
that. You didn't tell me that it fades into anyway. Welcome
It's
everybody.
overly
Stick to the
dramatic.
Code podcast. Appreciate everybody for tuning in as always. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the video. Also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Stick to the Code Pod. Guys, I mean, we were talking before the pod, but I spoke to Snaxx earlier. This is our 20th episode. Congratulations to the pod,
Go
everybody.
crazy.
20 weeks.
Yeah, we
That's
going
pretty.
nuts.
That's pretty
That's what that
good.
means, huh? 20 episode means 20 weeks, huh? That's
20
crazy.
weeks. I think have we missed one? I think we might have missed one.
There's
Maybe.
one.
One had some technical difficulties, couldn't put out a couple episodes. It's neither here nor there.
Hey, it happens. Growing pains.
We physically missed
Facts.
1 week, yeah, but then we had maybe like 2 weeks of just errors. But that's still solid as fuck.
And drunkenness.
Hey,
And
it
drunk.
happens. Growing pains.
Before we
But
start,
today,
Nick, Josh
we
Josh
got-
wanna know something, Nick.
Josh Jonathan, what's up?
What you want to know about this fight, nigga?
Straight into it. Johnny Bone Jones, what you want to know?
Jones Bones. So I just wanted to get Josh's take really on who he has for the fight. I mean, I know some of the people here in the podcast, we watch UFC. Jones Bones Jones has been like a legend. He is a legend. He's been through a lot of ups and downs and everything. Josh, I know you know this, the history. One of my favorite matches just in the UFC is Daniel Cormier against Jones, and it was just an amazing match. It was an amazing series. Jones Bones is an amazing fighter, and I just wanted to know from Josh's perspective who he had in the fight.
I want to know. I want to know if Josh Bones Jones gonna knock this nigga out. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Josh Bone Jones. The fight gonna be good. I don't know. It's hard to say because I haven't seen John Jones fight in so long, but he's such a legend and his resume is crazy. So you just got to give him the nod no matter what.
Ain't John Jones folks that had like the like he was failing his drug test hella times once upon a time?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he went to IU with us.
He's
You know what I'm saying?
insane.
He joined Ren in 2009 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Josh, shout out my boy Joshy Bone Jones.
That nigga looked just like John. He looked
But
just
I mean,
like that nigga, bro.
the safe pick, like Josh said, is Jones, and honestly, he is the
He
pick
is looking
until otherwise
Yeah.
dethroned at this point. He only did, and it's funny because he's one of those fighters that only, one of those players, one of those athletes that actually dethroned himself. Honestly, he was his worst enemy. But I go with
he's
Jones.
undefeated. He's undefeated.
He down there like forfeited his championship because he failed the drug test. That's what happened.
Type shit. Essentially. I mean,
exactly.
there's layers to it, but that's essentially what happened. Yeah. But he's legit undefeated. He only has one loss on his record, and it's a DQ. Like back early in the days that he was beating dude ass and he hit him with like an illegal elbow. That fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at Josh's story. Josh Bone Jones looked like he ready to win that ship. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Devin looking like, is this a basketball podcast?
I feel you. Dude.
I just wanted to
you
dip
so
in. I didn't know.
My bad.
I didn't know we was gonna
derailed.
go
My
into it.
bad.
I wasn't gonna go into it, but Josh commented. But I appreciate you having you here, Josh.
Wish you was able to join and get your perspective on the season.
We're gonna get you on the pod, bro. You're gonna be a regular, bro.
He gonna get on the pod.
Boom.
But
Boom.
today we have AJ, Snaxx, Devo, Lamar Kedar, and I'm your boy Nico. Hopefully we're gonna have a good show. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody's week going? It was an interesting week in basketball this past weekend, right?
Yeah, hey,
Greatest weekend this year.
Greatest weekend of the season
this year? You think so?
I know.
It was a good weekend of basketball.
I know.
I know so. No,
There's
really
still several
good
weekends left. How you know?
You said the best one so far.
So far.
This was like the first week that I felt like we had a robust number of topics, right? We struggled like, oh, what are we gonna talk about this week or next week? But it was like this week was like, what we gonna cut out, what we not gonna talk about, because a lot of stuff has happened. Just to go through my shout outs really quick. I only got one shout out, and AJ, you mentioned them before we started the live. Patrick Beverly. So I believe that Patrick Beverley deserves his flowers. He recently signed with the Chicago Bulls. And why, I don't know if it was the beginning of this week or last week, why am I watching highlights of Patrick Beverley's gameplay on House of Highlights? 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. To me, Patrick Beverley has been a player that a good player that has really has gained this all-star outreach outside of the basketball court. I love to see him. For some reason, I love to see his games, and I like the energy that he brings. So I just wanted to take the time to shout out Patrick Beverley, because I believe that his the next phase of his career after basketball is going to be just as good, or if not greater than his career in basketball. So shout out Patrick Beverley.
Hey, the Bulls 4-1 since we got Pat Bev.
4-1.
And then what's his career? What is his career exactly after basketball? Like, I don't understand. I've been hearing this narrative, and I'm like, is it like a
It's a
NBA
personality. He a
analyst?
personality.
Yeah,
Personality.
he's gonna be a personality, podcast host.
He has a podcast. The Patrick.
He
Beverley
has a
podcast.
podcast where
It's
he
great.
talked about his own trade or his own signing with the Bulls on his podcast. So
Yeah,
I
I
really
really
like
enjoyed his
KG.
new
It's like when
age.
KG instantly got a show when he got up. Like,
Yeah,
he was
I really
funny.
enjoyed this new age of like NBA media, like all these basketball players that have their own platforms to talk about shit that they want to talk about. That shit is fire to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Who got the best transition though? Out of all the players who retired already, who got the best transition to y'all?
Man, R.I.P.
Kendrick
my nigga.
Perkins.
R.I.P.
had
my
a-
nigga Kobe,
was
bro.
having a
Because
good one.
Yeah, Kobe was on
would
his
have
way to
easily been
having
the best. He would have easily been
easily.
It's a lot of different examples. I mean,
He was
because
Yeah, but I'm gonna
glowing
give it
after
That's a
JJ.
weird. That's a weird question.
I'm gonna give it to JJ
It's a
Redick.
weird.
I'm gonna give it to
It is a
JJ
weird-
Redick.
weird.
JJ Redick.
Said Bulls fucking suck.
JJ Redick got the best transition out of basketball into basketball media to me.
but going back
JJ Redick
to
has a really good
what they
podcast.
call new media, I think JJ Redick is on his way. That's a good point. But you talking about Snaxx, the Draymonds, the Patrick
Draymond.
Beverleys,
Yep. KD.
KD. They all they're doing their own thing outside of the
LeBron
court, like
shit.
talking about the
Yeah,
games.
LeBron has
It's-
the best platform out of all of them niggas.
Yeah.
I
But
don't agree.
like
I don't
like
agree.
10 years ago, like no more than legit, what,
He has
12
a
years
show
ago?
on HBO
He has a show on
So?
HBO, yeah.
where he
if
has
LeBron,
the most famous niggas alive on it all the time.
if LeBron was doing a decision, if he was doing a
That don't mean it's
decision
the
in
best.
2023, it would have been on his platform, not
Right.
on ESPN.
Facts. Snaxx, that's all the only shout out that I had. I don't know if you had any comments that we wanted to respond to this week.
No,
Can I-
no
can I
comments this
just-
week, guys.
Can I
got
just
a shout
respond to
You are lazy. No, no, it's all
Nah.
good.
No comments this week.
He said no comment.
It's been
What's
a
up,
week.
Lamar? What did you want to say?
I wanted to respond to AJ, like, who, if you disagree, like, who has a better platform than LeBron?
What I mean, what
And
I
I'm
was
talking about, I
speaking
don't mean like in a general, not to cut you off, I don't mean like in a general vague sense of like a platform. I mean like the shit that LeBron actually has, like the more than an athlete shit, the shop, like
Nobody.
See the shop. It talks about more. I would agree with you if it was on like more poignant, like just issues within the culture. But I'm saying transition from basketball player to basketball analyst. I think JJ Redick has a better transition than LeBron because they don't necessarily always talk about basketball on the shot. Whenever you see JJ Redick on TV, he's talking about basketball. Whenever you see him on his podcast, he's talking about basketball. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the shit that Draymond Green is trying to do as a player. I'm saying the transition from going from player to analyst, like over Shaq, over Charles Barkley, the smoothest transition, I would say JJ Redick has. And a close second will probably be Richard Jefferson. Like they transition into media smoothly. That's what I'm saying.
but see, I guess
I'm
okay.
confused.
I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is I'm looking,
I'm
I'm
confused,
considering
and I think that we're all over the place with that that topic.
Yeah.
We talking about transition smoothly versus LeBron.
Weird ass
Weird ass-
topic, man.
weird ass
Yeah.
topic.
The only thing I will say, just last thing, I will say JJ Redick has done a good job of. I feel like JJ Redick's name is now more prevalent after basketball than during basketball, and it could be
Going
because how
crazy
well he's doing, in the media. But
for sure.
Yeah, I
still
just I
gives
still
LeBron
consider
though.
I still consider LeBron's TV show to be media.
Yes, he's the most popular, biggest basketball.
Like it's like a podcast, bro. It's
The
just
nigga
on
made
HBO,
Space Jam
it's
too, bro.
famous.
Yeah, I mean he's the
That's all-
biggest
that's all.
ever. Just to go over our topics really quick, Dame Lillard, Damo scored 71 points
Same time.
against the Houston Rockets. LeBron James and LaMelo Ball's injury. We've had some injuries this past week or so. So we're gonna dive into that. And then KD's return. He actually returned tonight and played his first game with the Suns tonight. So we're gonna talk about that as well. But to start off with Damo, man, you know, we talk about Damo, we always mention, or it's always that feeling that, okay, we think about loyalty, we think about the underdog getting overlooked, right? This is some of the themes that have been going on in Dame's career over the last couple years, and he's actually been in the league for 10 years now. This 71-point performance, we've had a lot of great performances over the season, and yet again this season we're asking, Devin, was Dame's performance against the Houston Rockets, this 71 points, was this the greatest performance that we've seen this season?
It looked the best, but it ain't the greatest. I mean, it looked because I can't take nothing away from it, but my thing was, I mean, you got 71 and 71, but you also like it wasn't needed. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it wasn't needed for y'all to win.
So I saw the highlights from it, and I didn't see the game.
It wasn't close. It wasn't.
I felt like the reason that
he didn't need 71.
I feel like the reason that it wasn't needed because I feel like the reason that the game was so the Blazers dominated so much is because of Damo's performance. Like that was the reason that they didn't need it technically, right?
No, well, like you're asking me this year, so I could say Donovan Mitchell's game was better. It's more impactful. I could say Luka's game was more impactful. Like those two games to me is better than his game. His game looked the best because I mean, dude wasn't barely missing any threes. It just looked pretty, but it's not. If it looked like
I'm not gonna die on the hill and say that the 71-point game was the best performance of the year. But I don't understand your point of saying that they didn't need the 71. Like,
did you watch? If you saw the game, them last like 12 points, bro. No, for real. They was up by like
the last
12.
The last 12.
But like, that's what I'm saying. They didn't need all them 71. They clearly left him in the game to get that
I see
71.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he clearly set out.
It wasn't like a wire game. And then, like, if I'm being I'm picking hairs, they played the worst team in the NBA.
They did play a very bad
team. The worst team in the NBA.
What was the score when fucking when the Cavs
overtime?
I'm saying what was the score though? When he hit 71, was them niggas down one?
They was up like 15, something like that, maybe 20, somewhere around there. But that's the thing. But I mean, Damo from the highlights, it looks amazing. He had 13 threes. I mean, he damn near had a posterizing dunk.
Dunk the fuck out of buddy ass.
He shot over 50% from three. I mean, it looked like he was out there cooking.
The game was amazing, but they clearly he shot. If you remember, he shot a three to try to break Clay's record. Then he missed, and he was like, "All right, cool, I'm done now." Because he went out, then they brought him back in. He started getting more points. I'm not like, yes, he needed about 60. Like, of course, he needed all the points 60 for them to even be in the game because they wouldn't have been nowhere. And Anthony Simons was out. So
that's what I thought you were saying. I was like, I mean, yes, they needed points in order to win that game. They needed points. They needed offense.
At some point in that game, like the last 2 minutes, it was very clear that they left him in there to try to get this 71. It wasn't about winning anymore. It was about, okay, we're trying to get you to 71. That's all I'm saying.
Els, do you agree with him with that? I mean, does like the criticalness of the situation what makes a great performance, or is it? I mean, some would argue that 71 points is only a handful of people who've actually done done more than that.
I'm not. You're asking me to compare his 71 points to the other performance in this season, I have to pick Harris.
Gotcha. Wait. What you mean? Talk to me.
You asked me if it's the best this season. I'm
Right.
saying no. So if I'm judging against other performances, I'm gonna have to pick Harris and say, okay, well, these other two games, I feel that the team needed them points, all of their points, more than necessarily Dame Lillard's, because it was clear that they were trying to get him up to 71 just to get him 71.
So who did Donovan Mitchell score his 71 against? Does anybody remember?
Yes, we remember.
Who was it?
I like your
Everybody
shirt.
Bulls.
I like your shirt.
It was.
AJ.
It was the Bulls. Wow.
It was the Bulls.
The Bullies. They remember
The
that
Bullies.
vividly.
Well, just talking about Damo's career in general, he did have a statement where he says, "We devalue people's body of work if you don't win a championship." So that's a big theme. Snaxx, do you believe that is true? That goes, I mean, that's kind of encompassing like the Jordan conversation, the GOAT conversation, and the whole thing between like Charles Barkley and the conversation that he has with like Shaq. Do we devalue people's body of work because they don't win a championship?
Yeah, I think Dame is just another perfect example of like that poster child for, yeah, he was great, but yeah, he was cold, but did he win anything? And yeah, like winning championships are important. We value the shit, especially as fans, people watching the basketball. When we rank these players, we put finals very high on the list, but then again, we then devalue these players that were also very great while they play basketball. And Dame is just another example of that. I mean, when you look at his accolades, the numbers speak for themselves, bro. Dame is easily top 15 point guard of all time, and you can't really take that away from him. Go ahead,
I'll say top 10.
And I'll say he can creep up the top 10 if you want to. It's gonna be tough though.
Yeah, my thing with Dame is just like, yeah, I feel like he could have phrased that shit differently. Maybe I would say people don't care about the regular season if you didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Dame has great performances in the regular season for sure, and he has like a handful of good performances in the playoffs.
Not fair.
I mean, a handful is like relative though. A lot of players don't.
When I say handful, I mean
of,
like 2 or 3. And I'm saying that he has a lot of really
bro,
bad losses.
He has a lot of bro.
He has a lot of really bad losses in the playoffs, G. He has a lot, bro. They lost in the first round 4 years in a row. Like they got swept like 4 years straight, bro. Do y'all not remember this? That's part of it. That's part of it. If he was doing better in the playoffs,
it's not fair to Lamar.
He would be. All I'm saying is it would be more appreciated. It would be more appreciated.
That's
what
a
you mean?
team.
So the regular season is not. It's not.
No.
It turns into a team
I'm
game.
saying losing in the first round is a team. That's a team accolade.
It's always a team.
Yeah.
So what is the body of work? What is that's what I'm saying.
Those personal accolades, those individual accolades that Dame has accumulated over his career are the ones that you hold towards his name. Him
to
losing
me, that's not
in the
body
first
of work
round.
to me. To me, a body of work is a season. That's a body of
Lamar,
work.
I agree with what Dame is saying because basketball is a team sport. If you ever play basketball, I don't care how good you are as an individual. You have 4 other people that you have to rely on. All the pieces have to mesh together. There's so many variables going. You need other stars. So when you mention that, Dame got these failures in the playoffs, I'm gonna ask you: have you ever looked at a Dame Lillard team and said, "I think they can win a title"? I haven't.
I think they should be second best.
I never looked at his team and said they should win the championship. So why am I going to then criticize him for not winning the championship? Because I don't look at his team and think that that's a title contending team. Because it's a team sport at the end of the day.
They objectively have underperformed in the playoffs.
But it's a team sport. Bro, it's a team sport.
Always Dame's career.
Right. So I don't need Dame to have a championship for me to know that he cold, he raw, he better than this
I don't think
player
a championship
got a championship. It don't matter.
Championship wouldn't
the whole
validate
ring
Dame.
thing. Yes, this is a media ploy because they start bringing up rings around Michael Jordan time, and they made it all about rings. We don't, as fans, appreciate the journey. We don't appreciate the little steps along the way no more. We don't care. We used to care about who won a division.
What you mean?
We used to really care about Western Conference Finals, but now you don't care what you do, bro. If you don't win a title, we're gonna be like, oh, you a failure. And that's why you got people chasing super teams, jumping on teams to win a title because
does it mean just like does it mean like you won't get any respect unless at some point you get a championship, or are you saying that particular season does not get respected unless you win a championship? Because those are two different things.
Nothing gets respected if you don't get a championship in most
that's
cap.
That's cap because that's why LeBron is being elevated to potential
because he got a championship.
But I'm not talking about those years, obviously, bro. I'm talking about the years that he won that we still give him credit for getting to the finals and losing. It's
a lot of people that don't give him credit for that. Like that conversation is still coming.
What you mean? What you mean? That don't have shit to do with JJ's comment. What are you talking about?
So you got respect for AI?
What kind of question is that?
Do you got respect for AI?
That rhetorical ass question. Who don't got respect?
Yes. That's like asking a question. Do you got respect for Derrick Rose?
You can't say you got respect for AI. You can't say you got respect for AI and say you don't have respect for Damian Lillard, bro. You can't.
Did I ever say I didn't have respect for Damian Lillard? Did I ever?
That's what you're saying, bro. That's what you're saying. That's exactly what
he's calling. He's calling cap on Dame's statement. That's what he's calling.
I'm just feeling like it's more to it. I feel like it's niggas like LeBron James who is lauded for a lot of seasons where he performed really well and he came up short in the finals. But that shit is not a race just because he won a championship.
Yes, when you have a ring, people like bro, you act like
that's what I'm asking you. So you saying once you get one, then you just Gucci forever? Like then
I'm not saying you Gucci forever.
Like a nigga like
in NFL, you got a Super Bowl, you Gucci forever.
I ain't talking about the NFL.
Like a player like Dirk or a player like Paul Pierce.
I'm so quick to say my dude. I want to say my dude.
You already know the nigga gonna say Dirk.
When Dirk got his ring, stamped him. When Paul Pierce got his ring, stamped him. These dudes are greats before they got the ring, but once they got it, it was like, all right, now you're officially validated.
We're gonna leave you alone. That's why Charles Barkley forever gets clowned. We can't say shit. Melo is forever gonna get Melo will never be in them rooms with the great small forwards because they're gonna be like, well, he ain't got no ring. That's gonna be the determining factor every time.
But
when I talk about Luka, okay, when I was talking about how great Luka potentially could be, what everybody in the comments saying, he ain't got no ring though. Because everything I'm saying about Luka ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody unless he wins one. And I'm saying it's not fair, but that's just how people judge it nowadays. That's the majority of people judge it.
It's always an empty spot on the trophy case. That's how people look at it. So AJ, do you feel like?
And it's tough because it's important, but
I know it is. It's the ultimate. That's the ultimate goal. But let me ask AJ this. So AJ, do you think, or can we all remember a time where we felt like Dame should have made it to that next level, like with the team that he had?
Yes, when he made it to the conference finals, and I feel like both times where he actually put a team. See, I look at the time where he fucking sent niggas home. Both teams that he sent home, I feel like lineup for lineup, those teams were better than the Blazers. So when he sent James Harden and Dwight home, the Houston Rockets were better than the Blazers, but it was just the fact that Damian Lillard came in and ended them niggas. And then
I give you Houston. I'm not giving you OKC though.
You're not gonna give me OKC with Paul George?
No.
With Paul George and Melo, bro? I don't know.
You gotta give him OKC. You got to. Russ, PG, Melo, Russ, PG, Melo.
And then just you gotta.
I saw it from. I saw it.
Give him OKC.
Devin the biggest troll.
Get them niggas home.
Russ, he's talking about Russ.
Niggas home.
Double.
I'm an Indianimal, baby. I'm an Indianimal.
Hey, shout out to the pregame podcast.
No. Before we get off of Dame. This is I brought this question up like maybe 4 or 5 podcasts ago. I was like, if I look at Dame and Steph Curry as an individual basketball player, bro, I personally think it's close. And I can even make this argument. I don't think if Steph Curry was on the Blazers, he can do what Dame is doing with the Blazers.
Nope.
As
I
an
don't think
in-
body of
I
work
don't
would've been
believe
better.
that.
Absolutely
But
not.
see, I can
Absolutely
never,
not.
and I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this.
What
so
has he
you
done
weren't-
with the
listen,
Blazers?
listen.
I was about to
I'm not.
say.
He went. I
Send
don't-
niggas
75.
home. What you talking
No,
about? Send
you
niggas
understand what I'm
home.
saying.
Player of all
You understand
time,
what I'm
Jim.
saying?
Name his
Snacks.
2 playoff wins in the last
That's
10
that's
years.
that's an individual
go-
accolade.
last 10
Snaxx. He just said,
years.
he said, what
Named
did you
go-
do for the
Lamar,
They
Blazers?
probably
go
5
back-
years apart.
Oh, what's the conference finals?
To go back to my point,
Steph
Lamar.
could have taken him
That's
there.
not a-
You know why?
Going to
You
the
know
Western
why I
Conference
can never say. You know I can never say Dame is even remotely close to Steph Curry as an individual player because Steph Curry got rings. But I look at them as basketball players. Dame could damn near, besides the shooting, Steph Curry shoots better than him. Dame got better range. Dame is stronger than Steph Curry. I think Dame can carry a team with less more than Steph Curry. But I can never say he's better than Steph Curry because Steph
agree.
Curry got rings.
I agree. And
Yeah.
But Steph
All
Curry
right,
the
there's a lot of
greatest.
things-
Steph Curry is
we
the
call-
greatest
we
shooter
call-
ever. So
we call
I
Steph
mean,
the
that's
greatest shooter.
After
But
that,
is Dame
after
is Dame
that,
damn
as
near
a
not number
basketball
2?
player, as a
Yes.
basketball
Dame,
player, I can make the
Dame
argument
is
he's
not
a
number
better
2. Dame is not number 2.
overall.
Dame
If
is not
Dame not
number
number 2, I would like to see somebody that shoots better than Dame.
Klay Thompson.
No.
He can't. You know
Klay
why?
Thompson
Steph-
don't shoot
You know,
better than
AJ,
Damian Lillard.
AJ.
No.
Hey, no, AJ.
No.
Listen, you as a word. Listen, Klay Thompson might shoot better than Curry, but what makes Curry a better shooter is because he can do it in different ways. He can do it off catch and shoot. He can do it off a dribble. He can do it off a screen. Different ways. Dame can do everything like Steph Curry with better range. His shooter's not as good, but it's close.
Very
And he has
close.
better
Klay
range than Curry.
Klay Thompson is more
I
so
feel
like
it's
Ray
a toss-up.
Allen.
Maybe it's a toss-up. Between
No.
Klay and Dame,
No,
bro.
I wouldn't
Klay
call
is
it
more
that.
like
I'm not
Ray
sure
Allen, Reggie
Dame
Miller
better than
adjacent,
Klay. Nah,
bro.
tripping.
Dame is
bro.
purely Steph adjacent. In terms of
Dame's
how
unlimited
versatile that nigga
range
can shoot.
badge is stupid. It's on Hall of
Stupid.
Fame.
I would say it's further than. I would say it's not further than Steph's. I would say it's
It's
At the
further.
least, it's as
In-
far.
in
At
that
the
game-
very
Hell
least.
no, bro.
it's
Hell
further.
no.
I was gonna say more.
Bro.
I would like to
That's
see the
not further,
numbers.
bro.
I would like
At
to
the
see the
very
numbers.
least,
I was
Dame
gonna
as
say
has
far.
longer range than Curry. That's
He
a
was
fact.
he was shooting from the logo in the 70, bro. He shot it from the logo like
So
I've hit
let
it
me
from
ask
the
y'all a
logo
question.
plenty
So let me
times.
ask y'all a question. So
he
Dame
ain't scored
got
71 though.
further range. Curry just more
You
efficient.
got to score 71 and shoot.
I gotta,
from
I
the
gotta
Yes,
see.
but-
I gotta see the
No,
numbers on
but
them
you
long
ain't put up
range
numbers
shots.
like
But
that, though.
yeah, I think Curry is a better shooter than Dame. Dame is like right behind him. He on his ass, and Dame has a better range. But after that, I think Dame as a basketball player overall, he's up there with Curry. Though you can't deny that, bro. I just can never say that because Curry got the hardware because he's on a better team.
Facts. So last question going into this that I have at least, unless somebody else does something else. Do you like or hate that Dame Lillard is sticking with the Blazers?
Hate.
I
fuck with it.
like
I feel
it.
like
I like it. I love it.
Hate
you should ask everybody their individual answer.
Well, go ahead, AJ. Give me your individual answer.
I hate the fact that he's with the Blazers, bro. I hate it. I wish
Talk
he was
to
in
me.
a bigger market. I wish he was with a better team. I wish he, instead of CJ McCollum leaving, I wish Dame would have left. That's how I feel. I don't know where he would have went. I feel like anywhere he would have went, he would have made that team substantially better. Honestly, I would have liked to have seen him at the time they left. I would have liked to have seen him go to the New Orleans Pelicans because now they would have had a decent 2, and then they still got Brandon Ingram and Zion, bro. With Damian Lillard on that team, bro, New Orleans will be a force to reckon with in the fucking West right now, bro.
Els, what about loyalty?
Loyalty. Hey, my new name is my new name.
I ain't mean-
You definitely just confused the fuck out of me.
Rain Man.
My new name is Kendrick
Answer your
Kedar,
questions.
by the way.
Kendrick Kedar.
I don't know if it is Snaxx, to be honest. I can check. What's wrong? What's
Yeah,
making
check
you
your
ask that?
It's like I took you out for a second just to see if this ring would go away. It's like a ring,
A ring? It's like a
not a ring, like a noise sound,
like static type
like
shit.
static. Yeah,
How about now?
it's gone.
All right, yeah, I got you. You said what about loyalty? Fuck that shit. I feel like
Loyalty.
I don't really feel Dame for Stan at this point anymore. I want him to leave. Like when he just was talking about Russie And like his reason for not wanting to leave, he was like, man, sometimes the grass is not always greener. And he brought up Russie, and he said, you could be Russie, and you got fucking Paul George. Then Paul George leave, you go to Houston. Then you get to Houston, then James Harden leave. Now you in Washington. Then you in Washington. Now you in. But I'm like, bro,
Paul
you
George
not
had Damian
Rusty,
Lillard,
bro.
he wouldn't have left
Rusty.
OKC. He wouldn't have left OKC if he had Damian Lillard, bro. He would have stayed, bro.
He's not Rusty. He's in a much better position than Rusty was in either of those situations, even though Rusty was a former MVP when he left OKC. But
AJ, why you grab the mic with both hands?
It looks
Devin.
very suspect. Huh? AJ, how many your eyes getting low? Hold on.
Yeah, whenever you grab the mic with both hands, I know something up.
I'm drinking water, bro. I'm good.
Devin, what about loyalty?
I want him to win. I want him a ring, bro. I want him to get a ring, bro. If KD can bounce around teams, Dame Lillard should feel no pressure at doing that shit.
At this point, Dame has free reign to go wherever the fuck he wants to go. I think he's put in the work to like. He's proven that he's a loyal ass nigga and he's loyal to the dirt. He's willing to get it out the mud, but I respect him for staying, bro.
Like I was saying, I love it because it's like when you hear people say they don't like it, it's all about what y'all want, and it's like, bro, like, yeah, everybody's saying what they want, bro. How you know he not happy? He the all-time leading scorer in Trailblazer history. He's the best Trailblazer in history. Like, yeah, I'm sure
he don't care about winning.
No. And this, bro,
I'm sure he does.
At this point, no, he don't. He don't. Bro.
I'm gonna give you okay. You don't have a competitive bone in your body either, probably. See, sometimes you play sports, you play basketball. Sometimes you don't always want to link up with the best players. You want a challenge, and I'm not saying that he don't care about winning. I'm sure he cares about winning. I know he cares about winning. But maybe you want to win in a certain way. Maybe you don't want to link up with somebody else. Maybe you just want to, you happy where you at. And if the win comes, you're going to put in the work every day. And as long as you give your all, like he said in the interview, he can be happy with that at the end of the day. I gave my all. I gave 110%. If it didn't equal a ring, it didn't equal a ring. Because at the end of the day, it's a team sport. It takes nothing away from Damian Lillard and how great of a player he is. But this is all about what y'all want.
You can't put him on the same level as a nigga.
I'm saying that's how. I ain't saying that's how.
I just want him to win a ring. You talking about what we want? I want him to win a ship. That's what I'm saying.
When I'm saying in a different pedestal, that's how people are gonna judge him. But Dame Lillard don't give a fuck about that, and that's okay. Y'all the ones.
Like JJ said, he made a $500 million, bro.
He don't, and it's not about the money either. It's just like, bro, what you want him to go to LA, link up,
with bro. We all like, come on, bro.
It's about the grind.
I'm asking you. What you want him? You want him to go to? You want him to go to LA and link up?
I want him to go somewhere with another good ass.
You know
player.
what? You know why? Okay.
But he tell PG a couple years ago,
he needs to win a championship.
That's what you want. But listen about this. Giannis will forever get respected for that one championship he got because how he got it. And maybe Damian Lillard won a similar situation like that. Everybody wanted Giannis to leave. Remember that summer? Oh, he's go to Golden State, blah, blah, blah.
Miami,
and when he won that championship, everybody was screaming, Giannis won it the hard way. The hard way.
Did y'all see that clip,
bro? That year,
did y'all see that clip of?
It don't matter who was injured.
Did y'all see that clip of Giannis talking to D Wade about that shit?
You would do.
Yeah, I seen him. I seen that shit.
You would matter.
Niggas respect that shit. Niggas respect players getting it.
D-Wade had Shaq. D-Wade had fucking Shaq.
Still got it out the mud,
bro.
He didn't get it out the mud.
Don't start that conversation.
That's not.
And got it out the mud. He didn't have to go nowhere to get that ring. Got it out the mud.
Yes, because he got Shaq brought to him.
Okay,
that's why he didn't have to go.
And Giannis got Drew Holiday.
He was in the finals the year before he came.
He got Drew Holiday brought to him.
He was not. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He became All-Star.
D-Wade only made it to the finals in 06.
He's talking about Shaq.
In the finals. Shaq was in the finals the year before he came to Miami. He was in the finals. He was in the finals in 4 years. His fourth finals.
How you know?
Shaq had Kobe.
I'm tired of Snaxx. He got it out the mud, nigga. He had like he had the most dominant player in the game.
Hold on.
One last thing.
He had Shaq on his team, bro.
Hold on.
Is that still not him not getting out the mud? What are you talking about?
This ain't about the D-Wade.
Nigga, no.
Okay,
that's like saying Kobe. That's like saying Kobe didn't get his first couple rings out the mud. Shaq came to LA. What's the difference?
It's not about D-Wade. Devin, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
And the last thing,
he got
drafted there. D-Wade did not get drafted.
D-Wade got drafted in Miami. Shut the fuck up. No, nigga.
Fuck. Hey, and last thing I'll say, like I said, like, and then sometimes if you just happy, bro, that's all that matters. It's like a job, right? We got jobs. I've turned down jobs that I might make more money because I like where I'm at. I might like the people. I might like the environment. Kids go to school. Like, it's so many factors more than just saying us as fans. I understand it's more about what we want. We want him to win a championship. We want him to go chase a ring like everybody else. Maybe that's not what he wants. He won a championship, but he don't want to. He don't want to do it that way, and I can understand that. Like, sometimes it's just for the love of where you at in the game. That's it.
That's fair, and I feel like, I mean, he brings up a good point of being trapped in that trade, being released team to team. Like, we don't want to see that, and I'd rather be where I'm gonna be and have loyalty that way than just to be kind of a traveling player. Moving on to our next topic, LeBron and LaMelo's injury. Injuries decide a lot of outcomes in the NBA. We prepare for a lot of things. LaMelo, I want to start with LaMelo first because we got plenty of time to talk about LeBron. But LaMelo suffered a right ankle fracture and is out for the remainder of the season. Snaxx, this is your guy. Some of the worst injuries that we hate to see are injuries that happen for no obvious reason. So LaMelo has a lot to do for the remainder of the season as far as therapy and just getting back to square one. What do you think LaMelo's journey is going to be for the remainder of the season and going into next season?
I mean, it's gonna be typical rehab. He broke his ankle. You got to get his shit right. You got to get ready for next season. It just sucks.
Giannis, though.
Nah, my fantasy season over. It was still a good trade. For the record, so I traded AJ fucking Giannis for LaMelo Ball a while ago. It was working out for me. But anyway,
what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giannis is not the most efficient fantasy player. LaMelo's a better fantasy player, strictly fantasy.
I don't know.
Anyway, nigga, what are you, ranked 10th in fantasy?
What are you, rank 8th, nigga? We both out of contention, motherfucker. Like, don't matter.
I had a chance. You don't have a
Max
chance.
on my ass. I'm 6th.
Yeah, I got a chance. LaMelo getting injured just ruined my chances. If I had Giannis, I wouldn't have had a chance. But anyway, it just sucks for LaMelo. LaMelo's he's a really good, young talented player in the league. We were talking about before we went live. Like, no, this injury doesn't have any implications on NBA playoffs, and the Charlotte Hornets are going nowhere. It just sucks when these young players get hurt, especially with LaMelo. LaMelo had a lingering ass ankle injury all season. Like, I think it was the left ankle. He ended up breaking the right ankle, so it was just bro just had some nasty ankle issues this season, and it's very reminiscent of what Steph was going through early in his career with his ankle injury. So I'm hoping that LaMelo can figure that situation out and get his shit together, because them ankle injuries definitely will linger on your ass for your career.
For sure. And like I said, I mean, one of the scariest things, at least from my perspective, is the fact that it happened and there was no like obvious impact or anything, non-contact, anything.
Nah, he just took the wrong step.
So first thing I thought about also when he had the injury, when we were talking about this topic, is Lonzo Ball, his brother. He suffered a meniscus tear in January of 2022, and he's been out since then, hasn't played in over a year at this point. I mean, is there a curse on the Ball brothers? I mean, injuries is something, LeVar Ball, of course, was a couple years ago, was like the big thing and was all over the media. My boys are going to be this, that, and the third. But now we're seeing them kind of plagued by injuries. What is the latest on Lonzo? If somebody can give me, if anybody knows what's going on with the Bulls and Lonzo's recovery, when is he due to play next?
They just officially shut him down like a couple days ago for the season. So he's definitely not playing this season, and they still don't know why he has discomfort in his knee.
That's so he's not playing for the rest of this season. He won't be back.
It's officially. He hasn't played all season. He's officially done for the year. Lonzo injury is way, I would say, worse than LaMelo's. At least with LaMelo's, we know exactly what the issue is. Your ankle broke. With Lonzo, they have no idea why he still has these knee issues and where this pain is coming from. So,
I feel like they do. I feel
Yeah,
like they don't
two.
have no they don't have no type of recovery like regiment to get his knee better.
No,
They
they
don't
don't
have no
know. No,
timeline.
they don't know. They don't know why his shit still hurts. He had surgery twice.
He did.
And
He
it's
tore
like,
his
what?
meniscus. I know what that feels like. That's amazing.
Fuck
It
that.
sucks.
Sure.
The second injury you wanted to talk about is LeBron. LeBron is listed out for 2 weeks with a right foot injury. I don't know if it's been like diagnosed or exactly what it was, but I saw they just listed as a right foot injury. Devin, the question is for you: can the Lakers survive this 2 week span without LeBron for a push to the playoffs?
My heart is telling me no, but my mind is telling me they can do it.
Okay.
And even though they lost to Memphis, AD, he didn't play today, but they won. So I'm just like, okay, if AD can come back and stop being soft, and D-Lo expect to come back, I'm gonna just be hopeful and say they should make it. And I want them to make it because this new Lakers team after this trade, nobody in the NBA, nobody in the West want to see them. I'm telling you that because I think they could. Who can you definitively say can beat the Lakers before LeBron got injured, other than maybe Denver and Phoenix?
That's hard. That's a bold ass statement. Because what we
Memphis?
always say about these teams, no G.
Yeah,
What we always
so
say
it-
about these teams that get traded at the deadline, these niggas got to jail.
Right,
Takes
but
time.
they each of the new Lakers have shown they each had their moment, and they
I
shown
don't know. Has
why these
D-Lo?
pieces.
D-Lo's gonna be a very pivotal.
D-Lo. Yeah, he played defense his first game. Vanderbilt had his moment. Malik Beasley had
D-Lo
his moment.
He played 2 games before he got hurt
Right,
though, bro.
but he can play, and Vanderbilt and Beasley. Vanderbilt is an amazing pickup, great defender, locked the hell up out of Luka. Beasley's a great shooter.
Great pickup. Great
Great
That's
shooter.
exactly
So
who they needed.
they got
Good pickup.
everything that they needed with LeBron and AD. We seen LeBron and AD together win a title. So they got surrounding pieces. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but I'm saying if they play Memphis ain't got no experience. Would you be surprised if the Lakers beat Memphis if they play in the playoffs? You
Nah,
wouldn't.
not Memphis. But Denver, I can't see them beating
I think
Denver.
LeBron would be back by the playoffs. I think they could.
He should be.
Memphis is young. All these other teams got question marks.
But the thing is, are they what seed are they? They're the 6th seed.
Who?
Oh, the Lakers.
The
not
Lakers.
even in
They're not
What's in
even.
your-
They
what's
like
in your cup?
12th.
So
right. You acting
if
like
they
you
12,
can't look.
So if they 12, I mean, I'd rather
They're-
just ask.
can-
Y'all know, right?
They're
no
11th.
point. Okay, they're 11. So you saying he be back by the playoffs? You
Feel
mean
like
about
I've
to
been
play
lied to.
in? You be about to play in? So
That's
he
what
gonna
they
be able to
play in
the
for the
play-in?
playoff. It's the play
I'm
in for the
asking
playoffs,
else.
bro.
Okay, I get.
That's
I
what
get
he
that.
means.
I get that. Okay,
If you
okay,
get
I
it, why
get
you
that.
asking?
Bro, chill. First of all, chill. Calm down. I understand you want them niggas to make it to the playoffs. I get it. But like, if they miss it, is it that much? Is it that bad, bro? They miss it and then they just
If they
start
miss
over
the
next year.
playoffs,
Yeah.
Well, if they miss it,
LeBron is on year 20. He's on a finite
But I'm
amount
saying
of time, bro.
he got 2 more years, bro. He got 2-3 more years in him, bro. They missed the
But
playoffs this
Of
year.
this
Is he
type
gonna
of
be on the
basketball,
Lakers for 2-3 more
Why
years?
are you talking? No, hold
Probably
on. Why
not.
you talking
Probably not. Probably
Okay.
not. But
about?
what
Why
I'm
you trying
saying
to
is,
move on to next year? Stay on the question. You're not talking about next
Yeah,
year.
what I'm
this
saying
year.
is, what I'm
Can
saying
they
is,
can
like,
they sustain, AJ? Do you
bro,
think they
let's
can
all
sustain?
come to a consensus. Them niggas is not gonna do shit in the playoffs. Period. No
We're
matter if
not
they make it to
answering
the
the
playoffs or
question,
not.
bro.
Even if they make it
Answer
to
the
the playoffs, bro,
question.
they not making it to the fucking
Okay.
conference finals, bro. They not, bro.
They could.
You know
what
they
Devin,
Lakers sustain.
what Devin said is that they could though. Like if they stayed
They're
healthy,
not. They're not going to make it. No,
why not?
no matter,
Why not?
bro. Because you got 2 dominant teams in the West, nigga. The Suns and Denver, bro. They're not gonna make it, bro. The Western Conference Finals is gonna be either the Clippers, Denver, or Phoenix, bro. Them the 3 teams that are going to the conference
So
finals.
outside of the Western Conference Finals, can the Lakers make it into the playoffs with
Yes,
LeBron
they can make it to the
being
playoffs,
out?
but it don't fucking matter if they make it to the playoffs.
No,
because they gonna
not
have to
that it don't
fucking start
matter.
over
So
anyway.
you believe they could make it because you believe AD can take them there and they can survive without LeBron.
No, AD's definitely not going to take him there. No,
Take them to the playoffs. Can
no,
AD?
he's not. No, he's not.
So you believe that they're not going to make the play in or play nothing?
No. The Warriors gonna make it to the Warriors gonna make it to the playoffs before them niggas, bro.
Devin, just or whoever can give me like, how does the play-in work? Honestly, like who would they play?
Snaxx.
It's
The play-in is 7 through 10. 10 plays 7, 9 plays 8. Winner of each, plays in the next round. But yeah, so I mean the Lakers are, I think, the 12th seed right now. They won tonight, which was a really good win.
They're 11. They're 30 and 30.
They're 11 right now.
One game behind New Orleans, who just happened to win today. So
yeah, both them teams are pretty hurt, but they pulling wins out. I was shocked that the Lakers won today. No AD, no LeBron, no D-Lo.
They pulled it out.
Shocked.
Who did they play?
They played the Thunder, and it was a really big game because the Thunder on their ass in terms of record right now. I think the Thunder might own the tiebreaker over them niggas. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, but AD sat out on some load management shit, which is just shout out to my nigga Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was on some like, bro, we get paid too much money to be sitting out games, too much.
But the Lakers, I mean, they got players, bro. Everybody Schroeder,
they get paid more.
Or do they get paid enough?
The Lakers, I can't say definitively that the Lakers roster is a playoff like winning roster yet. Like I gotta see them niggas play more games together in totality. I gotta see D-Lo, I gotta see AD, I gotta see LeBron.
I really do like the additions that they made though. Vanderbilt, Beasley, and D-Lo are great additions, bro.
Good addition.
That's all I'm saying, Snaxx. Like I think AD and LeBron is going to be AD and LeBron. Now you got
on paper. So I'm saying, on paper is
not
great,
on paper.
I feel like
on court. No, I'm telling you,
haven't seen it on court yet.
I have.
They look good. They look good. They look good.
I haven't seen that whole team play together yet.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Okay, but what I'm
D-Lo
saying
played
is
2 games, AJ.
Snaxx. What I'm
those
saying
2 games, you seen it.
And I've been
based on 80. It's not based on AD and LeBron on their team, right? We know what they're gonna do. So now you have Vanderbilt, who helps AD a lot because he's waiting to get dirty, so they'll freeze up AD. We haven't seen much of D-Lo, but D-Lo is. I'm not trying to talk about their ex-point guard. What he does, they need that helps them out more. So now you add depth with Schroeder come off the bench. You got Beasley who jacks up hella threes, shoots threes. You got Mamba. Lonnie Walker Jr., the little Blasian boy, like
Blasian boy.
They got.
I can agree. On paper, it looks good, but I think we're past the years of where you can win a championship based off what you got on paper. Like
they were 3-0. They were like what 3-0 after the trade, 3-0. And another team, they almost like 0-3.
I don't want to talk about it.
There was a nasty clip.
I'm an Indianimal. I'm going. Hey, me and my family going to Indianapolis for vacation just because. No one ever does that.
Stop lying, bro. Stop lying.
Exactly. No one says let's go to Indianapolis for vacation. Fuck out of here.
They go to see the what is it? The 500 Indy 500 to go.
Yeah, they do actually the whole time. Indy 500 is one of the biggest events in the world.
That's for an event. But no one just says, "Hey, it's summertime. It's July 4th. Let's where you want to go?
Let's pull up to
Let's go to Nap." No, stop it.
Hey, shout out to my niggas
in this chat. Everybody in this chat has said, "Let's pull up to Nap, bro." Y'all are lying. Everybody in this chat.
I think I
for an event. For
a little 500. My friends were there. That's the only reason, but I would never just randomly say, like I randomly said this summer, you know what? Let's go to Vegas.
I wonder what flights are to Indiana.
Yeah. Probably low as hell.
And then they go talk about
shout out to Indy.
They talk about the weather.
The point that you
Snaxx don't even live in Indy no more.
The point that you just made, Devin, the point that you just made, bro, I feel like this is why I feel like they're going to be – I feel like the Lakers are definitely going to be a strong team next year, bro. It's
talking about next year, bro. You know LeBron James is on year 20, right?
How many years?
Ain't no next year.
Contract? How many?
Yeah, like he got left? Next year is not promised.
How many years he got left on his contract?
Stick to the code. Stick to the subject.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying he might be all in over the summer, bro, and they might gel and they might get that shit together, bro. They got the right pieces to do that shit next year, bro. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
think that
I don't see it next year. I don't see it this year. I see it next year, bro. That's all
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think there's nothing that really indicates that they're gonna be better next year. I'm gonna be honest with you. LeBron is only getting older. These injuries are kind of starting to stack up a little bit more frequently. You can see it in his play and everything. So I don't know.
There was a stat, LeBron, like the first 15 years of LeBron's career, he only missed 71 games. In the last 5 years, I think, he's missed like 90 or something like that. It might have been like the last 3 years he missed 90. So, yeah. So, stop
Father's
talking
Town
about
is
next
undefeated.
year. Yeah, it's undefeated, bro.
Who keep putting that motherfucking banner up, bro? That's what
I don't know, G. I don't know who putting it up. But it's true, though. It's a true statement. Put that motherfucking cup down.
Let's stick this topic in here because it kind of needs to be talked about a little bit since we're talking about the West. Dallas, Kyrie, Luka. Right now they're sitting at 1-4 since they've been a duel. Devin, I know you hot. We've seen 5 games. Of course, also the Jason Kidd issue, him calling Luka out. It's calling him basically a crybaby, that he's not mature. What are your thoughts on it? What's the pod's thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks as of right now?
Hate
it. Yeah, I don't love it.
Hated it.
I was very suspicious. I'm on record. Everybody, Luka need a star. He got a star. I was like, ain't the star I wanted. Because
can I return this star?
Like, and it's like, bro, they're great. Like, Kyrie's gonna score, but I don't feel like
that's receipt for this star.
That's the player for Luka, and then it's like the fourth quarters since they played together.
They be looking lost.
Kyrie took 41 shots in the fourth quarter to Luka's 11.
And since they've been playing
in the fourth quarter, and it's like, bro,
Kyrie's a leader.
And I'm not trying to diss Kyrie, but this man
that nigga took 41 shots.
That
literally
final shot, bro.
Kyrie
like last game, I'm heated watching the game.
Kyrie leads the league in fourth quarter scoring.
Luka last game, Luka hot. He got 39 points. Cooking. Kyrie struggling all game. 16. Why are you taking the last shot? Oh no,
because I'm Kyrie Irving.
No, I'm Luka. Luka and KD are like the 2 players. If I'm game on the line, I want one of them to have the ball. More than
Kyrie,
any player in the NBA.
The leading scorer in the fourth.
Motherfucking lie, bro.
Kyrie's the leading scorer in the fourth.
Kyrie to prove he can get that bucket in the fourth, G.
And Luka's proving it too. Luka only get better in the playoffs.
Hell no.
Kyrie came
that
to
ring on the
Luka's
line,
house. I mean, it's got to
Kyrie not coming back from against Phoenix last year like Luka did. He might hit a shot, but he ain't coming back from a series. He ain't doing that. He ain't yelling at everybody talking when they up, tough when they up. He ain't doing that.
It's just not working right. I don't want to make a quick judgment. It's 5 games though, Devin. You gotta give us some more time.
Bro. They could have, bro. I'm being honest with you. They could have kept Jalen Brunson. He would have been cheaper. They work better together than me. I just don't think it's going to
Spencer Dinwiddie and Luka way better.
I just think I feel like you had to do it. And then Jason Kidd, I mean, he said the second wildest statement all year, along with Kyrie. Him and Kyrie, 2 wild ass dudes. One don't need a coach. One asked the coach why the team playing bad. He say, I don't know. I'm watching like y'all.
He said, I'm not the savior. I'm not the savior. I can't go out there and play.
You gotta ask Luka about that.
J Kidd wish he could suit up.
I haven't had a chance to look at that shit. Is that really what he said, bro?
He was. You could tell he was upset. He was fed up with just the whole thing. I mean, the comeback was what they was up 20 plus against LA.
He said he don't know. He watching just like y'all.
He didn't say I don't know. He didn't say I don't know, but he said just like I'm watching just like y'all. He said I'm not the savior. He said I'm not the savior.
I can't help. Like
I can't go out there and play for him. He said I'm watching just like y'all.
He said I got a tie on. Them niggas got the jerseys on.
He said Kendrick produced it, but I am not your savior.
Is there a little truth to that though? I can only draw up so many plays.
Y'all
gotta execute.
Fuck good, bro. I'm throwing Jason Kidd a jersey, bro. I'm throwing Jason Kidd a jersey.
He's
not
right.
Yeah, y'all
He's
grown
not
ass
right.
man.
We are
Y'all
not
wanna
watching the
figure this
game
shit
like
out?
Jason Kidd. We are not watching the game like Jason
Lamar,
Kidd.
I'm
He's fucking
agreeing with you.
coaching
What
the
I'm
game.
saying is technically he's right in terms of he's not out there doing step backs. He's not
Hey,
shooting
this
the
kid
shot.
wild as hell for saying
Bro,
that shit.
you're wrong. He's wrong because he's the coach. But he is right on calling out Luka because Luka is a diva, bro. He
So-
cries to the ref.
so-
Okay, bro, but you the coach. You gave up this
I know.
lead, bro. You
But
on
Luka
the,
got-
on
it's
the
not
floor
all
with
on
these
him.
niggas.
The coach
It's
didn't.
not all
He
on-
didn't give up the lead.
He said, "My
Yeah,
name
he
ain't
did,
Doncic. My
dude.
name is Kid." Nigga.
So Skip Bayless.
My
I
name
was
is
watching
Coach
I was watching
Kidd.
Undisputed today, and Skip Bayless, he was the first one to say it. And I'm not gonna label Luka this, but he did say he brought up the fact that Luka had issues with Rick Carlisle. Luka had issues now with Jason Kidd, and it's kind
A
of
lot of niggas
looking
had
like
issues
it
with
ain't
Rick
all
Carlisle,
cool.
but-
So he tried to call him. He was like, he's becoming a coach
Rajon Rondo
killer.
hated
I'm not
Rick
gonna
Carlisle.
say that. I'm not gonna call him a
Luka-
coach
I don't
killer,
agree with that.
but
I don't agree with that
he is
either.
a
I don't
diva.
agree with that either.
What
I
do you
would
agree
say,
with?
I would say, whatever his issues with with Rick Carlisle was probably valid, but like, nigga, this is Jason Kidd, bro. Mark Cuban.
What that mean?
Mark
That don't
Cuban
mean
go.
Kidd is not a
That don't
proven
mean
coach at
nothing.
all.
AJ,
He's not a
AJ,
proven
No, he's not a proven. He's
AJ,
not a
no,
proven
AJ,
coach.
you're
But he's
capping
Jason
for the
fucking
wrong-
Kidd, bro.
No,
Come on,
you're
yeah,
hell
he's
nah.
no,
Jason
no.
fucking Kidd,
Stop.
bro.
And Steve Nash was Steve
Steve
fucking Nash,
Nash,
and you
yeah.
told him to get the
Remember
fuck
when
out
I
of there.
said
Remember
Steve
AJ?
Nash, not a good
AJ,
coach?
AJ,
Y'all
AJ.
forgot it.
Okay,
Hold
y'all
on.
right. Y'all right.
No,
Y'all
no,
right. Y'all
AJ,
right.
you're capping.
Y'all right.
No,
Y'all right.
you're
Y'all
capping
right.
for the wrong person. You don't know. You don't know the history about Jason Kidd. When Jason Kidd was the coach of the Bucks, they hated him. He used to he made them run or something. They played
Christmas.
bad.
Oh,
No, yeah, on
Christmas.
Christmas. One dude on the team. They was in a group chat. One dude had a Android phone, so he had a green bubble. He got mad on some. Oh, y'all not together. Made them run again. Niggas had
All
flights.
because he had an
He said-
Android.
yeah, niggas had flights the next day after before Christmas, after Christmas or whatever, and then he was like, "No, y'all got practice in the morning." They was like, "Yo," and he was like, "I don't care about y'all flights." He was a terrible coach. He even apologized about it. But Luka is a diva, bro. He be crying to the refs too much. But the reason, and he does need to fix it.
Spoiled, G. He been in the
But
system.
he not at the magic 20. 27 is a magic age in the NBA. That's the magic age. That's when you win championships. All the greats.
Why you say this a magic age, bro?
D-Wade got it at 23.
LeBron, okay, but LeBron won in 27. Steph Curry won in 27. Michael Jordan won in 27. Shaquille O'Neal won in 27. Isaiah Thomas won in 27.
And Luka Doncic will not win it at 27.
Where is he?
But
Where is he?
my point is,
I need
these
to
not
see
stats. These are facts. Look it up. You should know your favorite player.
I
But
need these
like I
facts.
was saying, what was I saying? I don't know.
Jason Kidd.
Crazy.
Yeah, Jason Kidd.
So he's
Can
27.
no, Luka,
He's-
but
Luka
Luka
just turned
got
27.
time. Luka got time. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
okay,
He needs
so
to mature.
Let
He
me
needs
ask
to
you a
mature.
question, Devin. So with the push aside the narrative that Luka's deep. You think Jason Kidd is a bad coach though?
Like Josh said, he's mid. I think he
mid.
got a lot of issues.
He's mid at
and
best, yeah.
He's
He
mid.
got some
Bro,
questions.
he said, "I'm
The
watching the
fact- bro,
game
the
like
fact-
you."
Yeah, the fact that he
That's-
said that,
that's
I'm done with him.
hilarious.
The fact that you
That's
can say you have no accountability as a coach
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
You got people
Bro, the
praising
coach
him,
is
and
the
you got
first
people
person you're
saying that
supposed
it's
to
an
be looking
issue.
at, bro.
But that's the thing though. It's Jason Kidd. So like with this
Stop
team
saying
that
that.
he
That's
got,
the name. What's
listen,
that mean?
wait.
Larry
I'm just
Bird was a
saying,
coach at one point too. He wasn't very
this
good.
is what
also.
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You got two of the most dominant motherfucking ball handlers guards in the fucking NBA, and you Jason Kidd, you was one of the most dominant guards in the NBA in NBA history, bro. And you got two of the most dominant guards on your team, bro. Y'all should be able to figure that shit out. That's all I'm saying.
Not how
Hey,
basketball
son.
I
works.
understand.
Take
Y'all understand. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Just be
narratives,
able to
but
figure
like,
out.
yeah, you got to figure it out some type of way, bro.
That's
Just
not
be able to
how
figure out how to
basketball
maintain a
works.
21-point lead.
But
That's
I don't
Say
know
some
two
fucking
players-
Kid, bro.
I don't know if
That's not how basketball
in the,
works.
in the history of the NBA, Jay, I don't know if there's ever been a player like Luka and Kyrie that have like played together and had true success like that. Because they
Yeah.
just their games are they just don't balance out very well. I would have to look down like, in the history, but I don't think that's ever been the case. Like usually you
Honestly,
gotta they
need a third. They need a third. They need
Melo-
a
they
third
need a
dominant
leader.
player,
Melo
bro.
and AI.
They need a leader. They need a
Yeah.
leader.
Nah, hell no,
AJ,
Els.
there are
That's
Hell
not
no,
it.
Els. Hell
Hey,
no, Els.
AJ,
I would even say that's
Luka is one of my favorite players. There are players where Luka felt like he got fouled. He might have got fouled. Where he's like berating the referee, crying to the ref while his team get scored on down the on the other side of the court. It's like stuff like that, bro. You're not mature. Luka, as much as I like him, bro, he need to lay off of the smoking the cigarettes and the hookah.
Drinking
like
beers
LeBron at the All-Star game, he said Luka Doncic. Like, bro, that's what he does. And he might not ever change that. But like, bro, he comes in out of shape. Then he comes this year in shape. Then now he getting fatter. They called him Flatty and Fatty. Kyrie and Luka, Fatty and Flatty. Flat Earth and Fatty. That's the
You consume a lot of basketball.
Too much basketball.
You consume a lot of basketball.
Hey, so if that's the case, Kyrie leaving at the end of the season?
I hope he do.
Sports.
I hope he do too.
I will say that I want to. Devin had. It's not like he changed. I ain't gonna say he changed his opinion because I don't believe that. I'm gonna say more so that I was liking.
Yell at you.
No, for sure. No, he wasn't. It was more so I was more so surprised how acceptable that he was taking it. Like he was like, yeah, I ain't got no expectations. Not saying they're gonna win the championship, but we gonna see how it goes. And I think that it could pan out good. And unfortunately, it went the other way. But you didn't say it was gonna pan out good or bad. You just kind of say like it could pan out good, but I don't really have high expectations for it. So I give you credit there. Moving on to our last topic, Kevin Durant returns. Kevin Durant tonight had his son's debut, 23-6-2 in a win against the Hornets. KD, I want to say a quote that he gave when he gave his debut interview with the Suns. He said there will always be pressure because of people's expectation of him doing well and the team that he's being a part of doing well. So my question would be, what should be people's expectations for the Suns this season's Lamar?
I mean, I feel like they got as good a chance as any of the top teams to fucking win. I mean, we got Denver, we got, Memphis, who they've had a tough couple of months, but I still think that they're a pretty good fucking team. Yeah, I mean, and it's KD, so it's like whatever expectations you had on this nigga when he was in Brooklyn, it's the same thing. I'm expecting him to be KD when he come out. Like, that don't mean they have to win.
Smug Devin.
That don't mean that they have to win per se. But KD got to be KD. That's what I'm expecting from KD. I'm expecting from KD to be KD because KD was KD in Brooklyn. There was no point in Brooklyn when KD was not KD. You feel me? It was everything else that was going on was the reason why that shit kind of fell apart. KD had his hand in the pot a little bit, but still, mostly it was other shit that was out of his control. So I'm expecting KD to be KD. That's it. If he's KD, I'm gonna be satisfied.
Snaxx, head up.
Not bad.
What are your expectations of KD and the Suns? I'm never gonna go for a long time. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna go for a long time.
Nah, I mean, yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard to make these expectations, bro. It's one game, G. Like KD looked very good today, efficient as always. Like it was just said, like KD has looked like KD, no matter where the hell he's gonna play. Going to be efficient, going to kill the mid range, going to play good defense. Offense is going to be elite. The only thing you can worry about with the Phoenix Suns right now is the depth of their roster. Like how deep is their roster? But I think they got a solid 8-9 man rotation, and that's all you really need in the playoffs. Them niggas just got to stay healthy, bro. And I think they're going to be very, very, very tough to deal with in the playoffs.
Chris Paul, KD.
Can I go next?
Healthy?
Please, can I go next?
Go ahead.
Nigga, Chris Paul is finna put Devin Booker and KD in film session. Look, nigga, y'all niggas dude. Get to y'all motherfucking spots. I'm gonna get y'all the ball, bro. Chris Paul is finna get these niggas the ball, bro, and they finna fucking ball out, bro. I watched the shit, bro. Chris Paul is finna get these niggas the. He
watched the game, Devin.
He
watched the ball. Chris Paul shot like 1 for 8 today. Had 2 points. He had 10 assists though.
He about to get these niggas the ball, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He about to pass these niggas the ball, bro. Chris Paul is not fucking around, bro. He trying to get his ring, bro. He see the opportunity in front of him, bro. He finna get these
now or
niggas the
never
ball,
for
bro.
sure.
It's now or never, nigga. He about to get these niggas the ball, bro. I guarantee you, he about to get these niggas. Nigga, he was passing the ball to DeAndre Ayton. Nobody fuck with DeAndre Ayton, bro. Even the coach don't fuck with DeAndre Ayton, bro.
They had some gripes for sure.
Bro, they finna get to this motherfucking money and they finna get this ring, bro.
Devin, they about to get to this money.
So,
they about to get this ring.
You stamping it? Is Phoenix your favorite for the finals now?
Yes. Right now, but what I saw today,
I just jump off the Warriors train.
Look, because that's what I was waiting for. Look, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for KD. This is what I was waiting for. I didn't want to say nothing.
AJ, stop while you
was waiting for KD to land to pick your next team.
Look, I wanted to
waiting for KD to land back in the West.
No, listen, I was
nigga was so adamant about the Warriors.
Yeah. Look, I still hopeful for my Warriors. I'm hopeful for my Warriors.
No, you're not.
Wait, can I finish?
No, you can't. You
got a
violation.
Warriors jersey on, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. You
Warriors KD jersey, but
I'm
everybody know who
I'm
I
gonna let you go.
You're a violation, bro.
I mean, AJ, let him go real quick. I'm
gonna let you go.
Violation.
What I'm saying is, I was waiting to see like just how the offense move with KD on the floor, bro. Everybody is getting out that nigga way, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
it's one game.
I understand it, and it's against Charlotte, and I understand it's against Charlotte.
Who doesn't even have LaMelo right now?
I do want to see them against a formidable opponent like Denver or the Clippers or just a good defensive team, bro. I just want to see him.
You talking too much, brother.
I just want to see him. I just want to see him against a good defensive team, bro.
You got too much dip on your tip, brother.
I understand.
Nah, you can't get out
too much dip on my shit.
Snaxx, I need you to make a compilation video of when AJ saying we got Clay fucked up, when Warriors gonna win no matter what. Because you must have forgot. You watched this game today, but did you watch ESPN say that Steph Curry can come back really, really soon? So when the Warriors come back, when Steph Curry come back, and you on wax saying when Steph Curry
the Warriors 3-0. Don't trip. The Warriors 3-0 right now. They on a 3-game winning streak. The Warriors on a 3-game winning streak.
You are on this podcast.
Warriors on a 3-game winning streak.
Shut up, AJ. You are on this podcast.
What they do against Dame last night?
Let him get his turn, AJ.
They shut that nigga down.
Let him get his turn.
The Warriors definitely on a 3-game winning streak. Nah, because he capping on the Warriors, bro. Nah, fuck him, bro.
Hey, AJ, calm down. You are on wax saying you picked the Phoenix Suns to win the title this year. You gonna stand on that shit. Don't you talk about the words no more.
Okay.
I don't want to hear shit about
AJ, my bad, bro.
Shut
I set you up, bro. My bad.
Shut up. You're done talking. Anyway, let me get back to
now you got Devin. Now you got Devin stamping the Suns, bro.
You said it, not me.
You got Devin stamping me the Suns, bro, and you already
know.
AJ, you said it, bro. You literally just said it.
I'm just saying they look good, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Game one against the Hornets. Hornets are 20 and 44.
Now
without LaMelo Ball.
Like I was saying,
fuck LaMelo.
I like it. It's beautiful basketball. Oh, what was the question, Nico? Expectations.
Yes.
For KD and the Suns.
I don't expect them to win a title. If they do, I wouldn't be surprised. But we just need to appreciate this beautiful basketball, bro. Like
I just said that shit, bro.
I know that, but you went on a tangent about them winning against your team. Shut up.
My team might not make it, bro.
Yes, they played against the Hornets, but it's just certain things I've seen. It's just certain things I've seen, Nico. Like a play, KD got the block, they get the rebound. Chris Paul dribbling up the middle of the court. He got Devin Booker on the right wing, KD on the left wing. He get a ball to Devin Booker. Devin Booker swing it across the court to KD. Soon as KD catch it, Devin Booker turn around and say it's good. Like before KD even like shot it up, and it's
KD
like
did the same thing. KD did the same thing when Devin Booker shot the ball. Right. That's what I'm saying. So
it's
bro.
like I do. All right.
Guys.
I do. Right. It's not about the Hornets. It's just about the play and the action. It's not really about. I'm not looking at the other team.
It just looked too nice.
But Devin,
too nice. It looked too nice.
And Devin Booker, Devin Booker's one of my favorite players, but I like the element he added with KD because Devin Booker, he a different type of player. He a different type of player than Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry is a dog, but like Devin Booker is a real dog. He could do more things on the court that I think KD might like more. And
He gonna
KD's
score
on record.
30 on you.
KD's
gonna
on
fuck
record
your
saying
bitch
that
afterwards.
Devin
He gonna
Booker.
do a lot,
Shut up,
bro.
hush, AJ. Mute your mic. KD's on record saying that Booker's one of his favorite players.
Well, a lot to look forward
Nick,
to.
what's your expectations, bitch? My bad. I don't mean to call you a bitch.
No, call him one.
My
let me
bad.
see.
G.
What are my expectations for the West? My expectations are for
Stand on it.
Stand. I'm gonna go with the best team in the West. Then no, my expectations is for shout out. Oh, I should have shout out Joker. Joker for what is this 100th triple double. Shout out Joker.
MVP.
MVP.
They're playing. I think the Nuggets are playing
real hype for
amazing
them triple
basketball.
doubles.
Yeah, I think they're playing amazing basketball. I'm gonna go.
Y'all
with the
gonna
Nuggets.
be mad. Y'all gonna be mad when I go to this Phoenix Denver playoff game. It's gonna be
I'm
cracking.
happy for you, bro. I love you.
Phoenix and Denver.
I want you to get some content, bro.
I
I want you to get some content for the pod.
My bad, Nick. You ain't get your shit.
No. I said. I think. I mean, I think that the Nugget is between the Nuggets and the Suns, and I want to throw the Clippers in there, but it's
Don't do it.
Not.
Please don't do it.
It's not. It's on wax. It's on wax that I want to, but I will not. I want to throw the Clippers in there, but because I think Kawhi gonna pull something.
Kawhi been hooping though. Kawhi been hooping.
Kawhi back.
He played the most minutes that he's ever played.
19 games.
Yeah,
Kawhi back.
Even hooping.
You gotta stay healthy.
Back.
Anybody got the
starters not playing in the fourth quarter.
Standards pulled up.
He played the other day. It was one game.
Anybody got the Western standards pulled up right now?
You do.
AJ.
Yeah. Nuggets, Grizzlies, Kings, Suns, Warriors, Clippers, Mavs.
Stop belling them out, G. Stop asking that question, Nick. Or AJ.
Use your brain.
Hey, one thing I just we got to point out about Nicola with the 26 or however many triple doubles, but they like 26.
100?
No, I know, but they've won 26 games straight.
Yeah,
every time he wins a triple double, going back to last season,
undefeated.
You know, you like that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that important part, Snaxx? When this get a triple, when he gets a triple double,
talk about Russie. We talk about Russie.
Don't do it, please.
No. Talk about
Russie in
Russ.
that company. Russie in that company. Russie in that company, bro.
Jokic broke the record with 27. You know, at 24, Russ, my nigga.
No,
24 wins in a row. Yes, in a row. When he has a triple double, 24 wins in a row. Russ is up there.
Go Russie.
So respect it. No,
Hey, do you like the Russ era? You like the Russ era in LA?
The Russ era was cracking.
The
triple double Russ era was cracking, bro. The triple double Russ era. You can't say it wasn't cracking, bro. You can't say it wasn't cracking, bro.
Listen, AJ. Listen, my brother. Listen, my brother.
Here we go. No, there's a nasty clip that I wanted to send y'all about because the Clippers, I want to say, are what are they? 1-4?
They're Dookie 0-3. So
0-3, yeah, 0-3.
The Mavs are 1-4 after that trade.
Did y'all watch that?
Paul George said he need a floor general.
Did y'all watch the Clippers and the Kings game, bro?
Paul George said he has a vagina.
Cracking, bro.
He likes being number 2.
Hey, De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk got the fuck off, bro. Malik Monk. Hey, shout out to Malik Monk, bro. Shout out to Malik Monk. He was getting the fuck off that game, bro.
They was hooping. The Kings were definitely hooping. We don't put no respect on the Kings. I guess we don't think that they're gonna go anywhere. But
we don't watch the Kings.
We don't watch the
Truth
Kings.
be told, nobody. Like I've probably seen the
backcourt. They got a Kentucky backcourt though. Them niggas. They played in college together. Yeah. De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk played in college in the playoffs,
man. Yeah. When you a new up and coming team like that.
They hoop.
You gotta understand, bro. The spotlight's not gonna be on you. You can win. They can win every game this season. We're still not gonna.
Hey, listen, Snaxx. If the playoffs started today, they'll play the Clippers.
And I still might pick
win it. I'm picking the Clippers, bro.
The Clippers, their organization trash too. Because right now, is SGA better than Paul George? I say so.
Hell no.
They play different. They play different roles. Paul George is a number 2.
No,
I guarantee you, them people in LA like, damn, we could have kept SGA instead of PG-13.
Maybe.
He's younger.
I think they much rather have PG. I think they much rather have PG than SGA, bro.
He's younger.
PG, you capping, bro. PG is a better player than SGA right now, bro.
Way better.
I mean, the Clippers,
way better
gave up.
defender.
The Clippers gave up.
What
I'm saying, Clippers gave up a haul to get him. You just called him a beta because he said he a number 2, which he is. Which is, I'm glad he was being honest. Like I've been saying this, everybody ain't a number 1, even though in your life they probably are. But Paul George is a good number 2. SGA is younger. The Clippers, I mean, listen, they got Russie, so you should pick them.
I just said against if they played the Kings, I'm picking the Clippers. He was with the wrong
LA team. He was in the wrong
he's
situation.
On the right one now. Bro,
now he's starting.
We can talk about it real quick. We get in the pot.
That nigga was in Hollywood. He wasn't in Watts.
Bro, they're 0-3, yes, but they played 2 really good teams in the first 2 games and stuck with them niggas, took them to overtime. And Russ played very well. He had very good stat lines, was not making dumb mistakes. First game he had 7 turnovers, but still a very solid game for my nigga.
Bro.
Typical Russ.
That was an entertaining ass game.
He still impacted the game.
It was an entertaining ass game. I didn't expect De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk to do what they did.
When Russ did a step back 3.
Yeah, they was like, bro, I'm gonna see our YouTube because they was talking about it on Undisputed today, bro.
Russ hit a
they on Russ. 3. They was going in.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
Shannon Sharp damn near opened up the conversation.
Clippers, please win.
Why do we keep trying to act like Russie isn't who he is? He is a
Snaxx,
a turnover king who shoots inefficient.
That's what he said. That's what he said, bro.
That's pretty much his opening statement.
You want Russie to be something that he's not, Snaxx. That's what it is.
I just
you know what, Snaxx? It's too much of a pattern, bro. We might have to. Man, bro,
I will say this.
Not to say that he has amazing moments. He does have amazing games, but what he is at the core, what he does most of the time, is Russ.
They say he got the hands of a 1974.
Hell, this nigga sorry, bro.
Russie, bro, his hands are terrible.
I'm going, bro.
You gotta admit, Snaxx, his hands is terrible for a point guard.
He has some weird mechanics for a point guard.
He got oven mitts.
But he's always been that way. He's literally always played that way, and it's worked for the most part.
No, he ain't won.
He's a solo act. He's a solo. He's a solo act. The style of play of basketball he plays is not.
But we just crowned or tried to crown Dame for being a solo act. So let's get
no. It's not.
No. Better solo act, bro. Dame a way better solo act.
No.
I can't say that.
I'm saying Dame don't have a title.
Dame
don't have a title because he doesn't have a good enough
you just
team.
You sparked that whole ass debate.
Russ don't have a title because he's a solo act. He's only for self.
How many championship teams have Russell Westbrook played on? That you at the start of the season, you was like, this should win a championship.
He the nigga.
Wait.
If he the top 75 player that you love him so much, when he was a KD, he should have won. When he was a Paul George, he should have won.
You can't say he should have won though. He ran into
LeBron. Now he should win with Kawhi.
He ran into LeBron and D Wade into the finals.
And then he ran with LeBron, and they ran him away to LA, the other LA, and they about to run him away to his couch.
Bro, he was with 57-year-old LeBron, bro. It's not the same LeBron, G.
D'Lo looked better already.
Snaxx.
In 2 games, Devin?
Yeah, that's all I say. And in 3 games, the Clippers ain't won.
Look, wait, Devin, Snaxx. Stop, bro. Stop it.
No, I'm being dead ass. How many teams have Russell Westbrook been on? You was like, this team is a definite NBA.
Let me just give him my thing. Let me see.
OKC.
Who'd they play? The Miami Heat with LeBron and D Wade.
Houston.
Were you picking the Thunder to win that series?
Snaxx, you're missing the point. Snaxx, you're missing the point. No, you're missing the point. My point is, I don't give a fuck what team it is. If it's a team that I think will win the championship, you add Russ, they're not winning no more because his play don't help your team. So just by Russ being on the team, they're not winning.
We didn't know. Now that
I want to have this. I told you I'm not having this conversation. I'm not.
He has.
And AJ, you need to shut up. You're a fake Warriors fan. You picked the Suns to win. I don't want to hear nothing about Steph Curry.
You got my team jersey on, nigga.
I like
stick to the Code podcast. Episode 20, guys.
Devin the cupcake, bro.
Congratulations to you.
We out.
Red velvet.